Hello everyone. In this video, I'll walk you through how to create a timeline chart using a tablix in the Report Designer. Let's get started. First, I create a dataset that contains task details, including the task name, start date, and end date. To build a timeline, we need to expand the date range so each task is broken down into individual days. This allows the tablix to group and display data across a continuous timeline. I use a query that generates a complete list of dates between the minimum start date and maximum end date and maps each task to those dates. Next, I create a new report and name it Timeline Chart Report. I create a data source and dataset using the AdventureWorks database in the SQL server. I name the dataset Housing Dataset and switch to code mode to add the SQL query. I click Run to see the values retrieved from the database and displayed in the preview area. Then I click Finish to create a dataset. Next, I drag and drop a tablix report item onto the design surface. By default, the tablix includes multiple rows and columns. So I remove the unnecessary columns and keep only 2 rows, one for the timeline dates and the other for task visualization. I bind the tablix to the dataset I created earlier. Now I configure grouping. I right-click on the tablix and add a parent group. I set the group expression to the timeline date field so that each column represents a specific date. I enable the group header option and save it. Once done, in the grouping panel, I click the drop-down for the Details row group and select Delete Group. In the confirmation dialog, I choose Delete Group Only to keep the row in the tablix. Then I delete the newly created column and row. Next, I design the timeline layout. I select the detail cell in the tablix. I open the Properties panel. Under Appearance, I locate Background Color. Then I click on the expression icon to open the expression editor. I enter the following expression to apply color coding. This expression dynamically assigns colors to report elements based on the value of the task name field. And save it. Next, I need to add interactivity using the tooltip. I navigate to the tooltip property under Miscellaneous and add the following expression. Finally, to format the timeline dates, I select the header cell grouped by date and set the format with the following expression and click OK. Now everything is ready to preview the report. I switch to Preview in the top panel. And as you can see, the timeline chart displays tasks for the selected date range. Each color represents the duration of the task. And if you hover over the color, you will see the task. This makes it easy to understand task overlaps and sequencing. In this video, I've shown you how to create a timeline chart using tablix and bold reports. This technique helps you transform date-based data into a clear and meaningful visual timeline. To explore more features and start building impactful RDL reports, visit boldreports.com. You can begin a free 30-day trial or schedule a personalized demo. Thanks for watching.